Hi everyone, I'm going to read you a story today because I think in my heart some of you need to be reminded just how loved you are. This is very, very random, I know, but you can never have too much love, and today I'm sending you a hug and I'm going to read you a lovely children's story that's called Guess How Much I Love You. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Oh, I don't think I could guess that," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "This much," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much," he said. That's a lot," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Little Nut Brown Hare, standing on tiptoes. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's quite high," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I had arms like that." Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up into the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to the top of my toes," he said. "And I love you all the way up to the top of your toes," said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. "But I love you as high as I can hop," said Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. "That's good hopping," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I could hop like that." "I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river," cried Little Nut Brown Hare. "Well, I love you across the river and over the hills," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's very far," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the big thorn bushes out into the dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and closed his eyes. "Oh, that's far," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's very, very far." Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over him and he kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the moon and back." So there we are. How loved are you? Right up to the moon and back again. Never ever forget it. Have a great day.